Hey, welcome back to Drunkards Time with Tom and Joe.
That's short. I can only take like a minute, 5 max. Like, hey guys! And like,
That's a short.
shit talking on our ass. How drunk are these guys? They're like, fuck this. That's a short. Check us out every week on YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook,
and Spotify.
Oh shit!
That's short. You guys have a good time. See you later.
What the fuck was that? Here we go. So, another movie that's out right now that everybody seems to like. I'm one of those everybody's.
Yeah.
It's Prey. And what I love about this is the Predator movie, but they call it Prey.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Instead of calling it Predator, they call it Prey. Because Predator, Prey.
Exactly.
Predator, Prey. It's fucking dope.
It's a great idea. And when I saw the advertisements, I honestly thought, like, when I saw the picture with the chick with the Predator blood, and then I saw the trailer, I thought they were two different movies. And I was like, there's two different movies coming out as Prey? Why? But
well, the thing was, I didn't even know they made another Predator
I
movie.
didn't either.
And then I heard it on something. I'm like, what? And they're like, Prey. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I looked it up, and I'm like, watched the trailer, and I'm like, this is a fucking Predator movie.
Exactly.
I'm like, holy shit, I'm about this.
Exactly. And I knew we were both big fans, and I didn't know about it either. And then Elise had been like, have you seen the new have you seen the commercial for Prey? And I was like, no, what's that? It's like, it's the new Predator movie. And she'd only seen Predator 1. And it's because of me.
Really?
Yeah, she's only seen the Arnold one. And I introduced her to
So she has
Arnold.
no idea
And
about the rest of the universe.
No, not at all. And I was like, oh man, that's cool. And I watched it a
Did
couple
she
days
like
later.
this one?
She hasn't seen it yet. She hasn't seen it yet. And that's why I watched it by myself, because I figured if I didn't, we probably wouldn't see it yet.
Right.
So, like, man, there's so much to unpack on this movie.
Well,
for me.
first of all, to unpack from it was, it reminded me so much of the original Predator.
Yes.
It's not even funny. And honestly, and I told somebody, I'm like, this is the best Predator movie I've seen in a long while. Because now, granted, I like the Predators with fucking Topher Grace and the Japanese dude and Larry Fishburne's in it. Like, I like that movie.
I like that movie too.
But this one took me back to Arnold's.
It felt like that movie. It felt like where it all started.
Yes.
To me. Like, it felt like in line.
And the reason for that, in my opinion, is you met the characters who are going to be affected first thing in the movie. Yeah. And then you fucking see the Predator interjected, and then he's there, and he's not there, and he's there. Like, that's how it was in the first Predator movie.
Exactly.
The first things you see is all of them going on the helicopter.
Yeah.
And going down to the jungle.
You get introduced to these guys.
You get to introduce these guys.
So you get to know them.
And the Predator is stalking all of them.
Yeah.
Right? So it's the same thing.
I feel like...
Fucking loved it.
I loved it too. And I feel like... Now, Predator 1, like you stated, it took the time to introduce you to the characters.
Yes.
And I feel like it builds emotion. Like, you get an emotional connection to these people.
Yes.
And I feel like this movie actually did it better than Predator. I feel like it did it better
than the
first one.
I can see that.
Because you get a little bit more, because there's more character interaction. It's just like people being like in a helicopter. Just like, it's a great scene in Predator. I love that scene. It's one of my favorite scenes.
It's a phenomenal scene. And fucking, it's so good because you get a glimpse of everybody. It
goes around. It introduces everybody.
It shows this guy's tolerant of this. This guy don't give a fuck. This guy's going to shoot whoever. This dude's an asshole. This guy's a badass. Like, it gives all that.
But this had more. So you actually got more of emotional connections.
But you really only emotional connected with, like, 3-4 people, because like think about it.
Basically the family.
The women, the girl, the mom, the brother, and the fucking rival.
Yeah.
That was really it.
But yeah, you do. Yeah, you're right. But I
It's
feel
about
like
the same time.
they build it more though. There's more of a build because
I don't know. I don't think
because
it's more
they do
of a
the
build.
helicopter scene and then they're just
Yeah, but
killing people.
the helicopter scene to this one is the scene in the teepee.
Yeah,
That's the helicopter scene is
the
in
hunt.
the teepee, or yes, the hunt,
or the
okay.
hunt for
okay.
the cougar.
I can see that. No, because the hunt for the cougar is after it's already struck. So the hunt for the cougar is like the parallel scene of them going into the jungle
to find
the boar that fucking ran through the village. Remember?
Okay, yeah.
That's that parallel.
Okay,
scene.
all right.
So the helicopter scene is basically
is the tent. Yeah.
It's the tent.
Yeah.
You're setting up with the characters.
Yeah. But they still have more.
I should be a filmmaker.
They
man.
still have more character interaction. I feel like you still have There's still more of a period there for
more
that.
than Predator 2.
I feel like there was not shit in Predator 2.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was more than that.
Like Predator 2 was like
but at the same time, it was an action flick. But it's still like you met up with fucking the chick. The Puerto Rican chick and Danny Glover and Bill Paxton, and you get a feel for those characters, and you get a feel for the fucking gangsters that are getting slaughtered by the fucking Predator.
I just feel like the execution in Predator.
I just think Predator 1 and 2. A lot of people shit on the parallels, but it's there, man. It's there.
It is there. But I really did like the setup with that. They set up the emotion great in this movie. But we talked about this in the off camera. There was a fuck ton of CGI animals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. That was my biggest qualm.
Yeah.
My biggest qualm was like, we really got to have all this CGI for the animals because every scene, every animal, other than the dog, her dog, everything else was CG. Like,
but they had horses. Were they real?
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like they were real because you could spot it because it wasn't superb.
All I know is that wolf chasing the rabbit.
Yeah,
straight CG. And
the bear,
the bear,
hawk. All that.
Oh yeah, the hawk. Yeah.
All that
Forgot about that one too. Yeah. I don't know. I think it was all fucking CG animals.
There was a lot of CG animals, and it was noticeable. It wasn't
dude.
It wasn't exceptional.
As fuck.
Yeah,
because that bear did not act natural.
No, it did not.
It did not act natural.
It did not. But it was a cool scene.
Oh, it's cool.
But it was for the scene.
Yeah. Well, it's just like the wolf is standing off against the predator. And he's like, shh. That's a cool scene.
It is a cool scene. You're right.
But it's like, really? That's where you're hunting, dude?
A wolf?
A wolf?
And you just get down on your knees and pop blades? Fight it with you nothing. It's a wolf.
I guess that is nothing to the predator, though.
Yeah, I guess. But that was one thing that I didn't like. Because, like, the more I thought about it, the more I felt like the predator was a bitch. Like,
not really, though. Not really,
because,
though.
He's already invisible.
Well, see, the thing was, you texted me. He's like, he's invisible. How hard is it?
Yeah.
Well, ask any hunter who sits up in a tree stand with fucking camouflage that a deer cannot see you.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. Same fucking thing.
I don't know.
I think it's the same thing.
I don't know if it is.
I do not.
But he's fucking straight invisible. And we got better vision than the deer.
He's not straight invisible because you can see his silhouette and you can still see
That's
shit.
One thing that I noticed that they did add when he jumped, he did the flicker shit.
Yeah, and it flickered. So you knew where he was at.
Yeah.
You know, and fucking that's what I'm saying.
But I like that too because it felt like earlier technology than the Arnold one. Type shit.
Yes, I agree. But it's also 100 years before Arnold.
Exactly. That's what I was like. That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's dope.
I thought it was cool.
I think it's cool.
But there was a lot of parallels.
And like I said, when you hunt, like when people hunt deer, they're camouflaged.
Yeah, they are.
You have no idea. The deer is like deer is sitting there going. The deer has more fucking less strategy than the fucking soldiers. Because the soldier's like, we got here to hunt something. And then deer's like, hey, what are you guys doing? Oh, yeah? You go, pow! And he gets killed.
I guess.
I'm just saying.
I guess I'm looking at it from a predator point
No,
of view.
you're looking at it as a human point of view.
I guess.
He's like, how can he kill us? We're out here doing everything.
But there was some cool things that I liked because the predator seemed to pick weapons parallel to his enemy.
Yeah.
Like with the wolf, he just had the blaze. With other,
but that's with every Predator movie.
But see, they did it really well. I didn't pick it up until this movie. I was like, man, he's picking shit on par.
But they do
with
that
what they
all
got.
the time.
I didn't pick it up until this movie.
Oh, get the fuck out!
I didn't.
Really?
I didn't.
You've been a Predator fan before me.
I know, but I didn't pick that up. It was a fucking 4th grade when I watched Predator.
Doesn't matter.
I'm watching it with adult eyes now. But yeah, I loved.
But it's amazing, right?
I loved the parallels that they did.
Yeah.
When she got in the mud and shit and went up against the fucking roots, I was like, that's just like fucking Arnold.
Yeah, but
I was
that's
hoping,
not what saved her ass.
I was hoping that it was. I was like, oh, the Predator's gonna come around because I thought they were gonna do it. I was like,
what got me was when she gave the one dude roots. He's like, I'm cold.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, oh, that's what saved
exactly.
her.
And I called.
That's when I triggered it in my head.
I thought when she got in the mud and they had this perfect shot with her up against those roots, and she came out of the mud, and I was like, this is just like Arnold. Yeah. Wonder if the Predator's going to show up. Maybe she'll know. And he did.
Well, but, in the movie, he did.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, he didn't show up in that scene. I was like, maybe this is where she finds it out. Yeah. Another callback that I did like is her brother. If he bleeds, we can kill it.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, "Fuck!" And I'm watching it with my kid, and every time they do a callback, oh shit! Like I was fanboying out on this movie.
Oh dude, but it's so good.
It is.
It's really a good fucking flick.
Yeah.
Like we can pick apart it all day long.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, but it is really good.
It is very well done.
One, I don't know why they didn't release this in theaters.
They could have been in theaters.
Dude,
I would have paid
straight up. I would have paid it. Yeah. I would have bought it because, like,
I will buy it when it comes out on DVD. I probably will own it.
It's amazing. It's amazing. The shots are fucking beautiful. Mm. Like the fucking everything is cinematic as fuck.
And the cast does an excellent job.
Oh, dude, they kill it. They kill it.
They kill it.
It's a great flick.
And one thing I didn't anticipate from the trailers is the Europeans that are in it. The French
I didn't see that either.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either.
But I like the fact that the Native Americans spoke English, so we were on their side, and we couldn't understand the Europeans because they were on the bad
one guy
side.
cracked me up. He's like, he's like, I'm pretending like I'm dead, and he stepped on me. He's like, ah! Yeah. It's like, pretend you're dead, fool. He's like, nope.
But that was his end. He would have got away with it if it
wasn't for that. And the Predator's like, step on it. Ah!
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Like, just fucking sit there. But it hurts, but just fucking, you're gonna die.
Yeah. You're
fucking
idiot. I probably would have died.
I probably would too. I'm like, fuck! Get off me! Oh shit. Ciao!
But, like, it was a very good Predator feel, I feel like. I like the fact
like
that
I said,
it's
the best Predator movie I've seen since probably the first one.
I would venture to say, like, honestly, I would say that it's probably the best Predator film.
I don't think it's the best one, but it's at least one of the best ones.
It's right up there with Predator 1.
I mean, the first Predator, I think, is the best one. Right? This one's right there with it. But I really do enjoy Predators. The one they take all the people to the fucking planet.
The planet.
Yeah. I think that's one of the best Predator movies.
Well,
because
to what they've made, yes.
Yes, but that movie, you have multiple predators hunting multiple enemies. And all these enemies, you get to know their backstory before they die.
But that's
like to me,
and it's just like the first one.
That's the first one.
They took that shit from it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the one where they have like a bigger predator.
Oh, that one sucks.
When's that even
That's
called?
the newest one. I don't know what it's called, but it sucks. It's not very good. But those, like, I'm telling you, Predator 1, Predator 2, this one, and Predators.
Yeah,
probably the
I'm
best
right there with
Predator movies.
I would put
out of like 10.
I would put it It's real close.
It's
either
good.
Predator or Prey, number 1, number 2. They're
Really
right up
good.
there.
Really good.
Then I would
Part
probably,
two, bro.
I would probably put Predators in front of that one.
Really?
Part
Because
two-
I don't know. Part 2 is really good.
But-
I like part 2 a lot.
I like how they
because
tied
part 2
2
you have a
into
lot
this.
to deal with the gangs and
Yeah.
the fucking Jamaicans
Yeah.
that fucking that believe that this guy is killing people for them.
Yeah.
But he's really not. And fucking
But I like how Prey tied into Predator 2 as well. With
Yeah,
the
but-
gun.
yeah, but with the gun, and everybody says that. But
Yeah.
here's the thing: the Predators gave Danny Glover that gun.
Exactly.
So what do they do? They come back and kill everyone and take that gun?
Probably.
Let's see that.
I mean, that's the only way it could happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that maybe, like, in my mind, I like the chick so well that it wasn't during her generation, but they came back and then did it. That's what I hope. Because, I mean, who knows how they got that gun?
I mean, to me, when I saw it, I'm like, okay, cool. They got, because one, it was like, let's call back for Predator 2.
Exactly.
Okay, so now we're back into the full circle motion.
Yeah.
But then I was like, well,
That means they came back.
that
to
means
fuck
they came
everybody
back
up.
to, yeah. So fucking, or they warred against him for a while, and then they finally beat the warrior, and
Yeah.
then took the gun. Like,
yeah, it's like the trophy of the
Yes.
of the rivalry.
yeah. So who's to say, like, yeah, it was, yeah. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So there's got to be a sequel to this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would be down as long as they did it just as well as this one.
I would too. And I think you gotta fucking make it like 200 years in the future. Right? So the fucking gun is a trophy.
Yeah.
Let's make it fucking 200 years in the future. Because it was 1700, right? Let's make it 1905. Right?
Okay.
And fucking, then the Predator wins.
Yeah.
And takes the gun back.
But we haven't
You
seen
know.
the Predator win ever,
Never.
which is bullshit in kind of an opinion.
Well, yes, because why is he so badass if he never wins?
in reality, maybe he should have won in this movie, but they did such a good job with like emotion. It would have sucked if she lost.
If she lost.
yeah,
Yeah,
because she was the underdog the whole fucking time.
the whole time.
Yeah, and it did that exception. I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought she was great. Like, I thought the cast was
100%.
great.
Cass was great.
For some reason, I teared up
100%.
when he said, if it believes we can kill it. I teared up.
Did you?
I was like, I was fanboying out so bad.
Jesse Ventura!
And then, like, other times, I got really emotional. And that's why I feel like it surpassed Predator for me. Because the
Really?
emotional connection. Like, I was like, they did this better than that. But it's got all these parallels because I love that movie.
The only reason
And they
you're
did it better.
emotional is because of the first movie, though.
And probably.
No, it's not probably, because it is.
You don't know.
If you don't... No, I do know. You just said it. You just said it.
But great movie. Great movie.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
I would totally recommend
highly
it.
recommend Prey.
Fucking loved it. I loved the movie.
It was so
great.
good. Like, it's so good.
It is great. So check it out. It's on what? Hulu? Hulu?
Only Hulu.
Yep. Until it's on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever the fuck you buy.
They say that, but I don't think it will.
You don't think so? Fuck.
Well, it depends. I mean, it
Well,
depends.
we'll see. But if it is, buy it because that shit's worth it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy it.
I would too.
100%. Predator's a shit, and that one is the shit.
It's great. It kind of redeems the series since it's got shit
Oh,
on
100%,
it.
dude. 100%. It fucking, like I said,
It's
like,
right up there
like
with
to
the
me,
best.
it reminded me so much of the original
It
Predator.
did. Because
It's not even funny.
it had so many callbacks to the original 2 films.
And on top of that, like, you saw the Predator,
Yeah.
but you didn't see him all the fucking time.
Yeah, exactly.
You saw him when you needed to see him.
And like there were so many shots and scenes that went back to Predator 1. The Predator. When he's like healing himself with the fucking shit.
Yeah.
And like so much shit just like that.
They did that in the other ones, though, too.
Yeah, but
The healing himself, they did that, I think, every fucking Predator.
I haven't seen them all. So I'm off camera.
I know he did it on fucking Alien vs. Predator. I know he did it on Predator 2.
It's
I know he
probably
did it
a
on Predator
gimmick.
1. I know he did it on Predators. Like, they do it every fucking time. The healing shit ain't shit to me. What I want to see is, like, I don't know. I don't know.
What Prey brought. Because it did a great job.
It was phenomenal.
Fucking awesome.
Phenomenal.
Check it out.
Journal Sun podcast about anything and everything, son. Even Predator shit. I'm a predator. You're a predator. He's a predator. Guess we're not predators. Maybe we're not.
It depends on the type of predator.
I know, right? I started thinking about. I'm like, do I want to be a Catholic predator? Not really. They're just raping little kids. Fuck that. Nobody's predators. We're all aliens. Now everyone's like, you really want to be alien? No, I just want to be somebody who lived here the whole time.
We're natives.
Yeah, we're natives.
Not really.
You know what you did with natives? No, we don't. Stop it.
Check out Prey. Hulu.
Woo woo. Thanks for tuning in to Drunk of the Sun. This is Joe and Tom.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody. Like and subscribe.
Thank you all for subscribing and liking from Drunk on the Sun, the podcast about everything and anything under the sun.
So check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram. We're posting new shit every week.
See ya.